we have been rather doing these stories continuously, that the confusion has not ended. Yesterday, I remember Vijay Grover, senior journalist, saying that this is just a flash in the pan, whereas Dr. Baswaraj Itnal saying, no, it will be. I also believe this is here to stay. This is not going away. Now, Satish Jarkiholi and all of them day before about CM changing, they said, oh, no CM will change. Do you think I want to be CM? Because he's obviously Satish Jarkiholi is from Siddaramaya's camp. How do you look at this latest, demand of going across and asking for a change in the KPCC presidentship? Do you think he's once again creating a kind of a wedge between the Siddaramaya camp and the DK's camp, Vaji?
Well, Sudha, all this while it was a silent rebellion, but after the CLP, if you remember, even after the CLP meeting got over, Satish Jarkiholi went up to Surjewala and said that there are a lot of things in the meeting that cannot be discussed here. I want a private setting with you. And in that meeting is where he had reiterated all these points that he spoke today in the press conference. He told them that how there is a new demand for KPCC president. He also went on to make the High Command realize about their own policy, which talks about one man, one post. And he also went on to say that how today Karnataka needs more leadership with regards to the holding of the state. But if you see the defiance of Satish Jarkiholi, he again goes on to speak against the party line, because even in the CLP, it was clearly told by both the Surjewala and Siddaramaya that there should be discipline. Nobody should speak out of turn. They should make sure that the party's image is not damaged. And even Surjewala had reiterated that there will not be any changes in any position. But now Satish Jarkiholi is upping the ante, making it clear that he wants change within the party. He is asking for the KPCC. He hasn't directly asked for the KPCC's presidential post, but he has said that it's high time that the party changes that position, because it's the same party that had announced during the legislative election that DK Shivakumar would be the deputy chief minister and the party president till the elections are there, and after election there can be changes. Now it's more than a year, and why haven't there been any changes? So he's just reminding the High Command about what changes needs to be done, and in that garb he's also trying to place his pawn forward.
And I do not know, quoting Venugopal's letter, of course, he said that DKS will be, KPCC president until Lok Sabha polls. But then it is only day before, no? When Randeep Surjewala came there and says, look, I am aware of the Jaipur declaration, one man, one post. But the point of the matter is, right now, we are all united. We are not changing the status quo which is there. What is Jarkiholi trying to achieve? Of course, he wanted to be the KPCC president for the longest time, and because he's a very senior ST leader, there seems to be kind of enough and more push from his side. But tell me, Vajji, does your instinct say that this kind of a mini rebellion that this man on the screen has created, is it going to yield any result? If you ask me, the answer is no.
Well, yes, that is something that time will tell us. But the friction between the two leaders is something that we are seeing for the last 1 week. Because if you remember, even in the CLP, when Lakshmi Abbalkar said that the Belgaum Congress office was set up by her and DK Shivakumar backed her, that is when Satish Jarkiholi got up and said that, listen, I paid for it. My brother, who's now in the BJP, gave the land for it. How can you just give away our contribution to it? So that is where you saw this friction coming out in the open.